Hello and welcome to a new episode of All Heroes Tower Defense. Well, today it is Immortal Boss Day. So, what will we do? I will try to guide you a little bit through it, through how to prepare for the Immortal Boss, what to do, what to think of. I'm not going to show you a setup because everybody is different and I still don't know what is the best setup. So um, thanks to Gillian for suggesting this. So um, how does it really work? So you have the battle report here. You can see damage, total hits, duration, and everything. Normal crits, super crits, and ultra crits. And that's because the log 10 algorithm is applied. So you do damage at a certain point to basically try to kill the immortal boss. Then log 10 is applied. Then additionally, there is critical hits at a bonus multiplier. So if you do a normal crit, it's 10%, super crit 25%, and 50% for ultra crit, which means you'll have to try to do as many ultra crits as possible. And here's like an example. So basically it's not about doing the most damage, but it will help you if you deal a lot of damage. Not the most, but like a lot, like as in attack speed wise, right? So, for example, damn it. In the higher tiers, there's like an immunity. For example, today's range immunity. That means I'm gonna spawn it. Let me just like do it like this. I have to put the slew. So yeah, he's slowed right now. I'm like hitting him, and then you can see like I'm getting damage done, right? But how do you deal a lot of damage? Because that's what really matters, right? So you have to wait for the active play ad. I mean, you don't have to, but like it's a 5% extra ultra crit chance, which is quite nice. At the end, there's this beautiful hero called Sky Mage. So what you want to try to do, it's a little bit tricky because you might fail. So I just wait until it's like over there-ish. You teleport him back, and then you start attacking him again. And you can do this 3 times or 5 times, depending on its weekly tickets. Sorry. The enemy immunity limit increases the number of times a debuff skill can be used on an enemy before it becomes immune. The default is 3, you can add 2 to it. So let me just let it run a little bit through. There we go, we can do it again. As you can see, we're getting like a little bit more damage already. But normally I would have like a proper setup for this. I'm just using a push setup. So what you want to focus is that you have 10 attack speed, but you have to have 10 attack speed on all the heroes. So for example, my Sky Mage doesn't actually have 10 attack speed. What I would do is I would change it to, for example, Tycoon. It has minus 95% damage, but that's neglectable because you hit a lot more often, right? So that's something that you want to focus on. Let me just remove Sky Mage here, and let me put Sorcerer in. Sorcerer, same thing. As you all know, Sorcerer can stun nearby enemies. Stunning him makes it like he doesn't move, and that's something that you want. Same for the spells. You want to use Blizzard as much as possible. So you basically put Blizzard on auto, right? So you just hit. You put this one on auto as well, because agility is like you can have a double shot or a triple shot. What you can also do, and this is pretty cool, I'm gonna like do like no skill, and then remove sorcerer. You put in like Elementalist, and that's the beauty of Elementalist. Right? Look at this, look at this. I'm just gonna like pew, use his skill, use his skill. I'm gonna put him in the middle, use his skill, use his skill 5 times, right? And it basically goes all the way back to the start, which is amazing. And that's basically how you try to do the Immortal boss, and that will get you like a decent score. Look, I'm already at 8 mil damage, and I still have to teleport him 4 times. That's how people get like pretty big scores. And then you wanna like try to maximize your attack speed, because this attack speed is like rubbish right now because I removed someone. But also you wanna have like try to go for as much ultra crit chance as possible, and super crit as well, because the more super crit you want to have like 100% if it's possible, and then like as much ultra crit as possible for the damage multiplier. And that's basically how you do Ultimus. For spells, yeah, obviously Blizzard. You can do landmines, but landmines is like, let me show you. Let me show you all the damage. It didn't show damage. Well, I guess I don't have damage. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. But it does like 400 damage. That's like one hit. It does nothing. And the burn doesn't do much. Like 150% is not much after the Lochtan has been applied. So it's kind of useless. Things that are useful are agility, Blizzard, Hawkeye. Hawkeye is really great. See, this guy is like out of reach. Just put it on auto and you can reach him. That's insane. Like, you get so many more hits of it. And that's basically how you do the Immortal boss. So I hope this explaining the tactics helps. You have to be careful because of the immunities, because when there's mage immunity you can't use your push setup, and everybody uses like different setups, right? So hope you enjoyed it. Good luck on the Immortal boss, and see you guys next time.